I was in an empty home, but now I sit before you in sort of another empty home, but like less empty. Um, I have ahead of me a 2-week holding period. That sounds crazy. But it is a holding period because it's 2 weeks until I actually move, even though I've just moved. Hi, how are you? Good to see you all. Welcome to my mukbang. Well, hello, 9630 and Christopher Michael and Dr. Dunn. Here you all are. Just talking to myself for a bit. Oh, my goodness, John. Why, you shouldn't. Let me just play with my librarian hair, and I don't mean library. Arian. Libra. I don't actually know if it's a word. A Libran. So, yes, this sexy mama in front of you, John, is, well, it's me, Veda. You might not recognize me with how roughly sexy I look this evening, but it is me under this, um, God, and I just realized that I'm hooked up to my Facebook right now. So hello, everybody that I went to high school with. Can you guys like stop watching? It's just to make me look like I have a little more followers on Haps. Anyway, without further ado, thank you for the Burst Award, Vegan Dough. And oh my God, I love when guys throw dimes at my face a lot. Well, hello, Pablo. Welcome to my mukbang. Hello, Veda's high school friends. Yes, and I think we probably have some of the Jehovah's Witnesses left on there, as I can't remember all of their names. And who else? Everybody else that lingers on Facebook. Dear God, I get more views on Facebook now than anywhere, and it's absolutely just fine with me. Well, hello, Danny Bruno. Oh my God, Captain Rehab. This is so nice to see all my familiar friends. I'm just enjoying a little bit of curry. I've been a bottomless pit the last couple days. It's like I did all that moving, and then suddenly my body needs to just be fed. That's all it needs, like just fed and bed. The bed is hard because, insomnia. But what up, Frosty Push 9647? Can you tell me the meaning behind? Whoa, you got a notification. Lisa, tonight I can see the moon. It is, for Oregon, really, really big because I've never seen a moon this big except in California. Sorry, I just wasn't used to so much stimulation on the screen. So if I missed some comments, yes, go look at the moon. It is massive. You should definitely make another cup of moon water tonight because it's going to be the most powerful cup yet. So make sure you do that. I actually didn't put moon water out. I know I could have drank the moon rain, but I just honestly, I was so tired yesterday, you guys. I couldn't, it was one of those like almost couldn't. Is that Marcia? It was one of those almost couldn't move days. I signed up for 2 different workout classes yesterday and I didn't make it to, no, I didn't. I signed up for 4 different workout classes. I didn't make it to one of them. I never sign up and don't participate. Every once in a blue moon, but like when I sign up for a class, I'm there. What are you going to make moon water? I'm just so happy to see all of you guys here. Veda is not used to so many. No, I'm not. I forgot how to live stream every once in a beaver moon. So guys, I was driving around. I had to go to a UPS store today and drop off something. And lo and behold, guess where I find myself on the eve of what is the most active night of the full moon. Some people might tell you it was last night. I'm going with tonight. I wind up in, I hope I don't butcher this, Beaverton. It could be Beaver Creek. Beaverton, Oregon. That's where I just got home from. And then Waze, you know how Waze, like in certain areas, it just kind of gets all confused. Like, for instance, Los Angeles, there are just parts you just probably don't use Waze, and then there's parts where Waze works great. Oregon is like hit or miss if Waze works, right? But I was on Waze and just kept doing these loop-de-loops, and next thing you know, I'm in Beaverton looking up at the Beaver Moon. I don't care if I dox myself, Danny Bruno, because I'm leaving. That's why I'm feeling comfortable telling you this stuff. Did you guys notice I posted a picture of the outside of my house? Like the address is on there. Oh my God, you guys, guess what? Ion came back, my neighbor. I feel like most of you in here know the story, or at least somewhat keen to the fact that my neighbor went crazy. Okay. Well, so sober Ion, which I don't know. I was really chalking it up to mental illness. I was hoping he hadn't fallen back off the wagon, but he had left me some clues that he might have. I won't go into the clues, but I just thought it was odd. And he did always have kind of like interesting, I don't want to say that because it sounds really judgmental, but colorful folk going in and out. Just like a little rough around the edges type. Some people might call me rough around the edges. So it's use your imagination. And he brought it up to me one day. He's like, I know you might notice some people coming. They're just my friend from AA. And I'm like, that is a perfectly reasonable explanation. Also, I wasn't even wondering. I wasn't even phased. He made it more of a thing by bringing it up. It's Curry. How are you? So he tells me, he's in AA and all this stuff, and he's been, sober 9 years. It's just like, why does everybody tell me they're sober 9 years? Those are the ones you got to make sure that they pass a lie detector test. I tell you, it's not the first person. 9 years. They throw that out like, oh, you can trust me now. So they found a crack pipe upstairs, which explains so much, you guys. It explains so much. So they find the crack pipe, and then today, my neighbor next door, who they've been great. Like when I went to LA, they let me hide my car in their yard so that they could keep an eye on it because I was very concerned for some reason about my car, which I don't usually think about like paranoid situations like what do I need to fear and what do I know? But I was just had this feeling. Well, my car got broken into a couple nights ago, right? So my neighbor that let me hide my car in his yard, he goes, I just saw, so we have a little corner store right on the corner. And Ion was always going to that corner store for cigarettes. It was like his little daily jaunt. Um, he saw him coming out of the corner store today. That means he's back in town. He's not where they said he was. They said he had gone like across the bridge, and was living with his aunt. He comes out of the corner store with a bunch of beer today. So he's hitting that crack pipe, and he's not sober license, and he also is still lingering around the house. So I am so glad he's 33. I'm so glad that I'm out of there. Like I just knew that him getting evicted was not enough. So obviously I have no proof of this, and like no proof that he was the one that broke in my car. That yes, he's still an educator. So Barbara wants to go to the school with the crack pipe, and Bill, I don't know why Bill doesn't want her to. Beta ignores Twitch comments. Yo, Miller, I'm telling a story, brother. Jesus. Yeah, but it just never ends, you guys. So can you imagine if I decided to stay? Because I'm like, oh, he got evicted. It's fine. Because remember that day I was streaming and I was like, oh, they're kind of giving me a little bit of heck about moving now. What's wrong, Kelsey? So you're saying he's a piece of shit? Who? Yeah, he is a piece of shit because I treated him nothing but kindly, and he gaslit me and manipulated me like addicts do. It's just like so stupid. I could deep down under like every time I was like, oh, he seems so paranoid and mentally ill, there was this gut instinct that I was like, is he actually messing with me? Above all, is he actually messing with me? And I think that that is what was going on. I think he was trying to make me think that the house was creepy and stuff was going on. I don't know. Now I sound like him. It might just be a snowball effect. So, anyways, I can't wait to get the hell out of there once and for all. My only last attachment to that place is that I do still have the key. And I just want to run back and make sure that I haven't like missed anything. Um, and I do need to patch up a couple holes. But other than that, I'm done. But when my neighbor texted me that today, I was just like, you got to be kidding me. And he said that he looked at it, and my next door neighbor is super nice, super a couple is just I feel comfortable around them. Good Lord, Lady Jax. Please stay sober. You're doing so good. How are you, Jacqueline? What music, Groundhog 007? It's a washing machine. Oh my God, Mike Macefield. You found you in the black. Mike, come on. Can I just eat my yellow curry in peace? You know it's my favorite. Well, it's my second favorite. I think I prefer green, but when I'm PMSing, you know I like the potato. The glasses are hanging low, Mr. Macefield, because if I put them up too high, well, it creates this like obstruction. So I gotta put them down on the tip of my nose so that I don't start trying to pick up stuff with my fork that's not there. You understand? Good, 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 Marcia. I hope I know I'm talking a tall talk about moon water. I just hope that I actually remember to do it. Also, when I remember I'm on Facebook, I start getting weirder. You know, it's like I start acting more like a freak. It's fine. It's what they want to see. I love potatoes, but what do you mean a fried like wedges or fry the whole thing? Danny Bruno, are you trying to talk technology with me right now? Because I just walked in the door and I said to myself out loud, your brain really isn't working today, like at all, and that's okay. And then once I accepted that, suddenly I was live, you know? So if we could just, keep light and right and tight and all that stuff that I claim to want, that would be great. You want me to DM you? What up? Dog walker, I hope that we never have to meet with me looking this rough ever again because your work with dogs is truly, well, it makes me blush. Excuse me, what, Jacqueline? Beta the beta fish. Jacqueline, stop what you're doing. Jacqueline, I have to tell you what my Thanksgiving plans are. Thanksgiving. But I gotta DM it to you. It's a little dollar bean story. I can't tell it on here. These men can't handle that. Guys, don't get it twisted. It's not kinky. Well, never mind. I'm just picking something up that I dropped earlier. This is my self-defense stick. For warding off ion. Eric Miller, that was a very large comet that flew by because I'm so popular right now. Um, I was scrolling through your Facebook picture. You looked so happy. I almost can't breathe. I just said keep it light, keep it bright, and all the things that I asked for. And Eric Miller just talked about how he found my old wedding pictures on Facebook and how happy I looked. Riddle me if that is keeping it light and bright and tight. Any more skeletons in my closet, Mr. Miller, that you would like to throw up on screen as I just mukbang to my yellow curry with my defense stick? Jesus. I was happy on that day, doofus. I had a great time getting ready. The best part was dressing up, and I wore 2 sets of eyelashes. I've never actually been able to do that because usually it makes my eyes sink in. My makeup turned out absolutely perfect that day. I let someone else do my hair and I didn't hate it. My skin was flawless. I was tan. I was young. I felt pretty. And then I blacked out at the actual wedding part. Not drunk, just like dissociated. But the getting ready was great, and they were filming an episode of Modern Family at the hotel at the Four Seasons. And the redheaded man told me that I looked beautiful. So that made me feel nice. And I felt, like they say, a princess. And the wedding was stunning. Any other things about how I looked happy? No, it wasn't a mask. I really felt happy that day, but also like dissociated with what was actually going on. What? Were are you LA again? That's like so much grammar and like so not a lot of grammar. I what? don't know. Doe, this is my self-defense stick for Ion, you know? So just batter, swing, batter, batter, break my glasses. Vita, where did you get the Britney candle? I actually got that from my friend Ashley. I would assume that Ashley probably got it on Amazon though, but I can ask her. Are you wanting one? I how would you find it? You just have to like Google. There's just Jacqueline, come on now. Didn't you like used to work at Apple or something? Or is that one of my other lesbian friends? Like, there's Elton John candles out there. I've seen them. I just don't own one. You could do a lot of things with this stick. Like you could roll out dough with it. You could beat Ion with it in case he comes near you with his crack pipe. You could just, scare people. You can make Doe think that you're a baseball player. So many things. Have you guys seen that they're marketing straws for singing? Like it's different than any other straw. It's the same type of straw, like those metal straws. But someone's marketed it the singing straw because of the singing straw trick, which I've never tried, by the way. Do you guys want to try to improve your singing voices with me by singing through straws and doing stuff to our diaphragms? We're supposed to be able to be professional if we use the straw. For all of us that feel a little self-conscious about singing, I feel self-conscious again about singing all over again, So we could break down the wall together. And I almost said where I was going, even though I've said it. It's like I'm like it's not that I'm trying to keep it a secret at all, but it's like I'm also not wanting to say it. I don't know. When Brittany and Christina was going down, I picked Christina for the vocals. I was wrong. Well, Christina really came out with her voice being showcased for her octave skills. They marketed her for her range. And Brittany, they marketed her for more her sex appeal and her like showmanship, So they pushed a little bit of different things. And so Britney's voice never really got like the recognition because they kept it so, I don't know. I don't want to say basic because she definitely has an original sound, but and then her mental illness came out and that really it has an effect on your ability. So but her voice is amazing, like her natural born voice. Thank you for the bomb award, Molly. Thank you. Yeah, Marcia, you should ask him what he thinks of the straw. I've been meaning to ask Carrie Longvive what she thinks about the straw. I mean, you can buy the singing straw, or you can just get your. I have a metal straw in my purse because I don't like those paper ones. I don't drink I don't really buy smoothies anymore, but I used to buy smoothies a lot because there was one right next to my workout studio. And by the time I got home, my straw was always, I was always like drinking my straw. Um, and, so I carry a straw. Yeah, paper straws are such a waste of product, such a waste of paper. I mean, I've never eaten so much paper as I have with those straws. And I say that because in middle school, I did go through a phase where me and my friend Emily ate paper. Remember I told you me and my friend Sally used to eat glue? Either one of those girls could be watching this because we're Facebook friends. So, guys, you remember when we ate glue? Leave a comment. Don't be afraid. I know I'm gay and everything and you're Christian, but like, I'm not gonna like try to, ew. We don't actually know if Emily is still on the Facebook, but well, hello, James Nemest. How are you? Swing bada bada. I don't think I'm in cosplay as a baseball player. We have to get a little creative here. Got no supplies. We ate all the kinds of glue. We were just idiots. Elmer's school. We said that was our favorite, but like, why did we say that? We were just making shit up. We did try rubber cement, um, the purple glue and the stick, all the glue sticks. We licked. We ate it dried, we ate it runny. Like, just we would just taste it. It wasn't like we were sitting there eating glue. Um, um, just to be idiots, really. We also put lemonade in our life cereal. Good dough, you're an earth sign. Sally and I were a Scorpio and a Libra hanging out. That's the kind of shit that happens. Also highly repressed and raised in religion. Sally's still in it. She was my, speaking of weddings, my maid of honor. I've never huffed. I will answer a question that wasn't asked at me. I'm just assuming that people assume that because I was eating glue, I was huffing it. I've never huffed anything. I've also never done a whipped cream whip it, and I worked in coffee stands forever. So I was very straight edge. How is your evening? It's good. I saw the moon finally. It's been yesterday, I couldn't see it. It's massive, absolutely massive. Well, I've had nitrous oxide at the dentist. Isn't that what they gave you of laughing gas? Only once, I think. I've only had one cavity, so this is wood. I can knock on it. I'm overdue for the dentist, but I've only had one cavity, so I only had laughing gas once, unless they gave it to me before they put me to sleep to take my wisdom teeth out. Oh my God, what up, Foamy? Wait, Carry On Live is in here? I didn't even recognize because there was no. I'm having trouble seeing some of you guys because of your little heads are just little shadow things. Little circle on top of circles. Those are supposed to be people. You came in and yelled out in all caps. I was probably talking about Ion and his crack pipe. I wasn't able to read comments for a second because there was people in here and I wasn't used to that. Oh my God, Taylor and Badass Badgers is in here. Happy Friday, guys. Are we hanging out for the full moon or something? I mean, I just really planned on getting on so I didn't eat my food by myself, which I'm fine eating alone. I just didn't feel like it. I had a couple cavities as a kid, but they were baby teeth. Yeah, that counts. You got to start over with your adult teeth. Plus, baby teeth, they that's normal. You're great. Good job for taking care of your teeth as a older person. What do we have in common, though? Do I want to know? Oh God, spit it out. Actually happy or like what? Okay, Jenny, they are eggs. Yes, everyone is turned to eggs. All my friends are eggs. Ah, we both like to mukbang. Mm. Oh my God, am I turning into the train conductor? Have I always been him? Are we twin flames? Can you imagine? Run for the hills. Like, get a little more proper than if for the train conductor because he does have a certain hold this stick though with he. I need it. Also, I don't have access to a phone booth. Are you reading the same chat? I don't know, Crispy Crease. How are you? Crispy. Who do we remember? feel my face breaking out. Awful. Does anyone have any advice? I have had really clear skin for a year, and thank you for the 10 cents, Dr. Dunn. I will apply that to my dermatology bill, maybe. Never mind, I don't have health insurance. I can't go to the dermatologist. I forgot. Thank you for the Burst Award. I've just been breaking out like in such a weird, like this nasal fold area, you know, this area. It's like they're all hiding. It's absolutely awful. Yes, of course, it could be stress. Yes. I'm in the process of moving right now. So I'm staying here because there's furniture and my place is currently empty. So I don't fly out to my new home until the 2nd. Yes, it's a beat your ass stick. It's self-defense, Crispy. I'm in Oregon. Have you ever been here? Yeah, it just feels like I was not giving it any attention. I was trying not to let it bother me for like a whole month. I was like, it's just skin. You're going through a lot of emotions right now. You're going through a lot of stress. Like, and then it's all right. We're gonna not talk about these like disgusting worldly issues, but I can't lie that on a human level, it does get me down a little bit, even though I'm just alone. So that's all I'll say. But I don't know. I just think I need to probably also start eating a little cleaner. I've been sort of eating bachelor food. I mean, everything makes sense as to why, but I'm still just not having it. That curry doesn't seem to be reducing it. It's just almost empty. But yet, I know how to mukbang 9630, you know? What up, Gina? Thank you for the bomb. I will apply that to my dermatology bill. Wait, thank you for all the bombs. Let's blow up the acne. Wheelchairs are more effective self-defense, but you're not here for this. Just quietly keeps eating curry while bombs are exploding. Thank you. You are doing chemical things to my brain right now. You know that, right? Jeez Louise. Not really one of those people that's like, oh, you don't have to do that, Jim. I'm like, James, you fell asleep, but I don't know what to say. Thank you so much. Yes, it was a really, really great holiday stream. I cannot wait to get to New York. If I don't explode with the bombs and be able to squeeze in. Did I just say where I'm going? And squeeze in some Christmas streams. And also, I really want you guys to see my transition to the city. I'm on my own nerves today because I feel a little out of my mind. Yes, I love broccoli. It's my last piece. I've been saving it. Hannah, where did you come in from between all these bombs and explosions? She was in here. Marcia, what's wrong? You don't like broccoli? I would ask James if he likes broccoli, but he's busy exploding things. Yeah, people get on their own nerves a lot. Oh, yeah, I didn't see her either, and she said she came in and screamed in all caps at me. He loves broccoli. I do too. Broccoli is one of my favorite vegetables. Well, I love it raw. I love it not raw. Broccoli. Look it. Yes, things are exploding. What's wrong with no makeup? I told you my skin's breaking out. And James is exploding my acne right now. Did you know that bomb awards actually obliterate zits? We love chopping broccoli. Can I have a video of that someday? Oh, roasted broccoli is absolutely delicious. I love it with garlic, with fresh garlic, and yeah, I love broccoli so much. Wow, this man, look at him go. TJF, James, what are you doing tonight? I really think hard before I put the food in my mouth on the internet, and it still falls out of my face. Those glasses look bad, Groundhog? That's so fucking mean. What's wrong with you? Don't you know I'm trying to cover my acne and my left eye is popping out of my head? Jesus. Hmm. Gets on to have a little bit of a mukbang and gets told that her spectacles look bad by some man named Groundhog 007. You love broccoli too? Hmm. Let's all just get together to have a broccoli fest. How about it? Having a great Friday. Indeed. All right, it's about time to eat my broccoli. Beautiful women in glasses, perhaps. Great. This is the final moment. I'm just gonna make the perfect bite, and I just love broccoli. I don't want to become vulnerable when I go into ecstasy, so I better hold my stick. Oh no! How can it be a ripoff of Pro? Can we read this comment? Is that beanie a ripoff of Pro Club or something? What the fuck is Pro Club? There's a million beanies that look exactly like this, and people sew their labels onto it. It's a stock beanie, like, and this is a record label. So, thank you. The fuck is Pro Club? If you watch me eat, perhaps notice I try to eat everything in a particular order to maximize the pleasure. Yes, I'm all about the perfect bite. If my date shoveled into her food face, I would say, "See ya." Oh, God, and if she wore glasses like this, you wouldn't even have taken her out. Good thing I don't date guys like you. I love shoveling food in my face, and I spent, God, how many years being completely filled with etiquette. I'm fucking hungry, dude, and I've been moving my own house by myself for the last 2 weeks. So I'm surprised I'm even eating with a fork at this rate or have my food in a bowl. I'm surprised I didn't eat right out of the takeout container. Groundhog used to be nicer. What's wrong with you tonight? The moon. Hmm. I would check in the camera to see if I had broccoli in my teeth, but, well, you don't make me feel comfortable enough to do so. I'll go to the mirror. No, I won't. It's still in there. Floss? No, that'd be disgusting. I'm a little too HSP to even, like, think about you guys watching me floss. Well, it's gotten really silent now. So, now that I've finished with my food, I don't really know what else to do on here. I just really wanted to say hi, I guess. And now I'm probably gonna go sit in the bath for 3 hours. So, what would you do if your date put her foot in your face?